It's off to Smart for the seventh game. No, could have been tipped in, but the buzzer sounded.
What just happened? Derek White just hit one of the most impressive putback game winners I've seen in my life with 0.1 seconds left on the clock to send this series to 7 and might make history in Game 7. This Boston-Miami game has now gone to 7, with Boston having the upper hand and might look like they're going to make history this year. That from down 3-0, coming back would be an incredible feat and has never happened before, and it looks like Boston are on the verge of doing it. They have all the momentum. They have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, two amazing offensive weapons, and Jimmy Butler can't make a shot for 3 quarters. They're looking really good, and this Game 7's going to be an absolute battle. Both teams going to be fighting for this spot in the NBA Finals. Jimmy's going to have to do a lot more than he did in Game 6. He was extremely disappointing in the first 3.5 quarters, and he's just going to need to pick it up if he's going to do anything in Game 7, and they're going to win. Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Cody Martin, all amazing in Game 6 and kept them alive. Duncan Robinson was great, but he just missed 2 major 3-point buckets and would have easily won them the game, and kind of through near the end, and would have been great if he hit those. That would have won them the game. But he was still one of their biggest players in the clutch. He kept them alive near the end. And with Boston, they were great all game. Jason Tatum had 30. Jaylen Brown was efficient for what seemed like the first time in the NBA playoffs. And everybody was working well. Marcus Smart was great. Al Horford had great defense. And they were just rolling. And then they stopped. With 5 minutes to go, they just seemed like they stopped. They were up 10 points, and then they just let Miami charge through. Miami took the lead back and made this a game, and they were lucky that they won this game, and it was won with 0.1 seconds left on the clock. Now let's talk about this Game 7 that's coming up. Either team have a very good chance of winning it. Jimmy Butler needs to be playing through all 3 quarters, looking at the basket and going ham. That's what Miami need, and that's what they needed in Game 6, and they didn't get it for most of the game. Boston are trying to make history here. 3 times a team has pushed to Game 7 from being down 3-0 and have consistently lost it. I think Boston may have the upper hand. They have the momentum, and I think they have the most better roster, in my opinion, and I think they have a really good chance of winning it. But the Miami players have all stepped up in the playoffs. They've got Cody Martin, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, so many playoff high-performance players in this playoff series. I think this could go either way, but I think I'm leaning towards Boston. I just think they have the upper hand, they have the momentum, and they have 2 really, really potent scorers in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I think they'll pull off history and go against Denver in the NBA Finals. And in my opinion, I think they're going to get the championship. They'll win it in 6. Denver's been great, but I just think I have to give the edge to Boston. They are still one of the best teams out east. I had predicted that they would be going against Milwaukee in the conference finals, but that didn't go along. And I think Boston are one of the best teams created on defense in the last decade, and that's why I think they'll win the championship this year. And that's all I have for you today. Tell me who you think's going to win Game 7 in the comments down below, and thank you for watching the video, and have a nice day.